Можете начинать.
Okay, hello everyone. I hope you can hear me. My name is Monica. I'm representing ESSCA School of Management. ESSCA is a French business school offering programs in English. During this presentation, I'm going to talk about the undergraduate programs that we offer. But first of all, a little bit of history of our school. So as I mentioned, we are a French business school. We have campuses in 3 countries, in France, Hungary, and in China. So you will see the wonderful cities that we have campuses in. But very first of all, let me show you a short video about who we are. Here you go. Okay, so about ESSCA, the history. As I said, we are present in 3 countries. So ESSCA was founded in 1909. So we have a long history during which we developed the school and we grew the school. And now we have 8 campuses altogether, 6 in France, 1 in China, Shanghai, and 1 in Hungary in Budapest. ESSCA is a triple-accredited business school. What does it mean? We have 3 international accreditations, the AACSB, AMBA, and EQUIS accreditations. This is so-called the Triple Crown accreditation, which is in our life, it's important. We like to, we love to be in this among the very few business schools that have this Triple Crown accreditation. So it means that ESSCA is among the 1% of business school having the triple accreditation. So what does it mean? Why accreditations are important? So basically, if if you have a degree of an accredited school, it means that you meet high standards, because obviously the school has very high standards with quality education and a valuable degree. So basically, these organizations who issued these accreditations check the whole life of the school. So basically from recruitment till graduation and even beyond. So basically it checks the international openness, the research, the student life, the companies, cooperation with companies, so student support. So basically all aspects of the students and the operation of the school. So that's why it's important from the student's point of view that if you graduate from an accredited school, it means that you will have no troubles in finding a job, because it means that you also meet these very high standards that the school represents. So as I mentioned, we have this very nice locations as for the campuses, and we have a very nice international student body. Currently, we have about 7,000 students altogether on the 8 campuses, and 16,000 alumni who already graduated at ESSCA. We also have a wide network of and partner companies, which is important if it comes to the internship positions or the first jobs for example. So these are the campuses that we are present in. So in France, we have 6 in Aix-En-Provence, Angers, Bordeaux, Cholet, Lyon, Paris. And as it comes to the other campuses in the other countries, Budapest in Hungary and Shanghai in China. So it can be interesting that we are in 3 countries, but if it comes to the accreditation, or when it comes to the diploma that we issue, it's all the same. So no matter which campus you choose, you will have the same education, the same curriculum, and the same diploma at the end of your studies. Some of the campuses offer French tracks, so you can study there in French if that's what interests you. But also we offer the English taught programs in many of our campuses. So, for example, if it comes to the undergraduate programs, the Bachelor program, which is fully taught in English in Angers, Paris, Lyon, and Budapest campuses, all the campuses have 1 semester abroad. So no matter which campus you choose, you will spend 1 semester abroad. So it means that you can choose among lots and lots of partner institutions where you will spend this 1 semester, and you will experience a different culture, a different institution. So it's a very nice international experience, which is part of all of our programs. So as I mentioned, we have this wide network of partner institutions. So based on, for example, if it comes to the Bachelor program, it's a 3-year-long program, and we have a list of 50 or 60 partner institutions among which you can choose for your international semester. Also, ESSCA welcomes international students for mobility students. So if the students are coming from other institutions for 1 semester or 1 full year. So it's a very nice mixture of students every semester on our campuses. And our students are coming from around 30 countries every semester. If the situation allows us next year, obviously, it can be higher. So we hope to get more and more international students on our campuses. So the undergraduate degree programs. The first one I would like to introduce to you is the 3-year bachelor degree program, the Bachelor in International Management. The 3-year program consists of the first year giving you the fundamentals, the foundation of the corporate environment. So you will learn how to manage a company, how to communicate in the business sector. So we'll give you the fundamentals of finances, economics as well, of course, but we are also focusing on skills development. So that's also very important in our life, that we teach our students for the skills that they would need to be successful in their professional life. The second year consists of 1 academic semester on the home campus. If it's Paris, it's Paris. If it's Budapest, it's Budapest. And in the second semester, you will spend that abroad. So that's your international semester in the second year. The third year, you start your specialization. And also you will have to spend 1 semester on internship. So you have to work for the last semester. And this is also when you will work on your professional project. So that will lead you to your graduation, to your degree. Also, so basically this what I told you, this half year, so 1 semester internship, that's the last semester, but also you have a short period of internship at the end of your first year. So that's a 2 months internship at the end of the first year, at the beginning of summer. So you will get this nice combination of theoretical and practical approach. So basically this program is perfect for those who want to get quick access to the job market, and after 3 years they just want to start and start their professional life. That's possible. But also it's a good start for those who want to continue their studies on a master level. So basically, this is a very concise, very good program with this international semester, and it's a very quick program. Usually our students do continue on a master level. So like 70–80% of our students go to master level, either at ESSCA or other universities, because so at the end of the study, students get a French degree. So even if it's the program in Budapest, let's say. I'm from the Budapest campus, by the way. So if our students come to the Budapest campus of ESSCA, they will get the same French degree, which is an accredited degree. So no matter where you want to go after your studies, so after you're finishing the bachelor program, you can go back to your countries or go to other European or any other countries. Your diploma will be valid, and you can continue on a master level or go and start your career at once. I'm just going to answer this question, which is here in the chat box, that is there a difference when applying for students from different countries? No, there isn't. We are one school, as I mentioned, one program, one curriculum. So no matter where you apply to, we have the same criteria. We have one global international team responsible for recruitment and admissions. So basically, there is one team who is deciding who to admit and who not. So it's very centralized. So no matter which country you're applying to, it's all the same requirements and same level of assessment. So about the other program, which is partly undergraduate and partly master. This is our 5-year program. So the 5-year program is called the Grandes Écoles program, which is the 5 years consists of the bachelor section of the first 3 years, which is this 5 years. It's a deeper learning experience, obviously, because it will lead you to the master degree at the end of your studies. So in between, you cannot say that, okay, after the 3 years I quit and that's enough for me. So you have to complete the 5 years in order to get your master degree at the end. So it consists of 2 international semesters. So you have the possibility during the 5 years to spend 2 semesters abroad, or even 1 full year during the bachelor cycle and 1 semester on the master cycle. So you will have different specializations, as you can see, like finance, marketing, or international management. So it's a stronger expertise at a master level. So this is a very nice, very complex program. And well, if it comes to the bachelor or this Grandes Écoles program, our aim is to educate the future leaders, the future managers of international companies. So all our programs are designed to focus on not only the theoretical knowledge, but also on skills development, because we believe that it's important how we educate, that we want to educate our students to be ethically minded, if you know what I mean. So we want to educate human and ethical managers at our courses. So there is a question: can the student attend MBA after the different bachelor program in other country? Well, the MBA program, we have an executive MBA program for professionals that's available currently in France, in Paris. I believe that's quite a new program at ESSCA. So that's not really part of this presentation now, because that's a bit different at our campuses. But obviously, you will find more information on our website of the MBA program. But obviously, you can apply to that with a different bachelor degree in other countries. So, for example, if someone wants to apply for the Master in Management program, that's a 2-year program, you can also do that with a different background. So if it's not business or management that you study, that's also fine. So you can join our Master in Management program. That's a 2-year program. Okay, so about a little bit about the student experience and student life and how we are on our campuses. There is this very strong student mentoring system. It means that each and every student have an adult tutor, which is mandatory for every student. So from day one until graduation, our students have a tutor. They have regular meetings. So this aims to find the best working relation, the best solution for education. So it's a personalized help, a professional help for each and every student. If, for example, a student have issues with the international semester or finding an internship, we are always there to help. And also the tutor is an assigned person who will help with all the educational problem the student might face. So it's a very nice support from our team. With we always want to make sure that our students only need to focus on themselves and on their studies. So they shouldn't focus on other problems, because this 3 or 5 years that they spend with us, they only need to focus on their education and nothing else. We teach in small seminar style classes. So we have like 15, 20 students in a classroom. We do a lot of project work. We do a lot of presentation, group projects and case studies. That's also very important in our lives, that we bring to the classroom real life problems, real life cases that our students can work on, and they get this first-hand experience. This is a survey that we do every year among our students. So you can see that a very high percentage, so 81% of our students who graduated, they get a contract before graduation. So it's mainly thanks to the internship, because usually if they like it there, obviously they stay with the company, and they just start their professional life at the internship company. 85% of our young graduates are recruited in less than 3 months. So they get fast and quick access to the job market. You might ask where our students go after graduation. So in the little pie chart, you can see that more than half end up in the business development section or field of employment, and purchasing, export. These fields are very popular, but also marketing, communication, and finance is very popular among our students. Many of them started an international position, and a very high percentage, again, like 86%, have joined the company they wanted. So I think it's very important that our students, based on their interest, based on their wishes, they select a company, and like many of them actually end up working at that company that they wished for. If it comes to the application, so how you can apply, we have an online application system. So it's quite straightforward, quite easy to fill in. The online application form consists of several questions about your experience, about your extracurricular activities, if there are any. So basically, we ask about your past and your future plans. Also, we need, of course, your high school diploma and the academic transcripts of the last 2 years of secondary education. If it comes to the high school diploma, obviously, if this is your last year, you do not have your diploma at hand at the moment. That's obviously not a problem. Until that point, you will need to upload your academic transcripts, and we will evaluate your application package based on your transcripts and achievements so far. We need a proof of English proficiency, which is level B2. It can be any examination, IELTS, TOEFL, Cambridge, any accredited language tests are fine. If someone studied his or her previous course entirely in English, at least for 1 year, they can be exempted. Also, we need a motivation letter, a CV, and at the end of the selection process, there is an interview, a personal interview, which is also a way to measure the English language level of the candidate. So obviously the interview is in English. And during the interview, we will ask you about your motivation. We will talk about your past, your academic experience, and the plans and your motivations. So why you want to study management, obviously, and why you want to go to France or to Hungary to for your bachelor degree. So about the tuition fee, before I can see that there are some questions. I will answer them very soon at the end of this session. So basically, as for the tuition fees, you can see that there is a difference between the 3-year bachelor program in international management and the Grandes Écoles program, the 5-year program. So the 3-year bachelor is 8,210 euros. And for the Grandes Écoles program is 11,910 euros for 1 year. For both our programs, bachelor scholarships are available. Here is 2 of them which I highlighted, which can be applicable for all the students. So basically the early bird, which is a 15% discount for the first year tuition fee, for those who apply very early before the end of January. And also there is this Bachelor Distinction Scholarship, which is a one-time tuition award. So that's a one-time reduction. You can see the amount here. So it's applicable to any students who show this evidence of outstanding achievements. So basically, very good students. For those, maybe it can be sport achievement as well. So it's not necessarily something academic, but also something if it comes to volunteering or other CSR activities that you took part in, or any activities that you did during your high school that makes you stand out from the crowd. There is a special scholarship for the Budapest campus. So in this way, we separate a little bit the campuses, because the early bird and the Bachelor Distinction Scholarship is valid for the French campuses. And for the Budapest campus, we have an excellence scholarship. It means that for all the campuses who are the best and who we want to accept, we offer a reduced tuition fee. The reduced tuition fee will be 5,800 euros per year. So it means that approximately a 30% discount on the annual tuition fee. So now it's time for questions. I will try to answer all of them one by one. Let me see. Oh yeah, sorry, I already answered that one. There is this one. Sorry, I think I just cannot put it on the screen. So what companies do you partner with for internships for students? So basically the companies differ country by country, because obviously we have a very large number of companies in the banking sector, for example, in France. Also there is in the beauty section, in the fashion section, of course, if it comes to the French company as L'Oréal, for example, but also in Hungary, we have a lot of partner companies in the recruitment, the logistics field. Actually, if you go on our website, you will see just some of the companies. So it's not a complete list, but you will just get the sense of how many partners we deal with. So we have about 2,000 partners. Of course, if it's the French, then the Ocean, Apple, or hotel networks, for example, BMW. What else? So basically Danone, Decathlon, Deloitte. So all these companies, you can find it on our website. Let me see. Sorry, I think I clicked on the wrong button, but now I can see it. Okay, so how much time do graduates have to find employment? You mean after graduation, how quickly they got employed? If that's the question, then well, like as I showed you in the chart, it's like 85% are recruited in less than 3 months. So they got the job very quickly. And before graduation, as I mentioned, they also many of them receive a contract before graduation, because if they like the company they joined for the internship, then they tend to stay there. And also it happens that if someone goes on the master program, that they start a part-time job. However, it can be quite tough, obviously, but some of them do work during their master studies. Do you need recommendation letters for application or not? Recommendation letters we do not need. We need the motivation letter and your CV. Are prices cheaper in Hungary than in Germany? Yeah, I believe you wanted to ask France. So yes, a bit more affordable, I would say. So if it comes to accommodation, for example, oh yeah, I didn't really speak about this before, but for example, if it comes to renting a flat, in Paris, it would be about 800, 1,000 euro per month in a private flat. If it comes to Budapest, it's about 400, 500, depending on your needs, of course. If it's a shared apartment, it can be cheaper. If you want to live alone, that's obviously more expensive for you. But usually, at our campus, at the Budapest campus, students usually live in the vicinity of the school. Our school is located near the city center, so it's a very easily accessible. So it's a very nice surrounding, and students live very close to campus, and they live in shared flats usually. So 2, 3, 4 students live together. Some of them live alone if this is their preference. Obviously, they can. No matter which campus you go to. Me, myself, or my colleagues in France, they help our students. We have a list of reliable partners with accommodation, so we can help our students to find the best match for if it comes to accommodation. What is the ratio of lectures and practical lessons? Well, it's mainly lectures, but if, for example, if it comes to the practical side, we try to do it in a combined way. So basically, for example, if it's a lecture followed by a case study, it can also happen. So it's like a mixture of theoretic and practical. For example, as I mentioned, our students sometimes get a case study and they work on it. So it's more practical. But for example, it also happens that when it comes to, let's say, the logistics or business development, sometimes they go on company visits. So that's the subject of the course, that they go to a company visits. We hope that from next year on we won't have any restrictions if it comes to the pandemic, and the companies will be more open, because obviously this year and the past year we didn't manage to organize that many company visits, unfortunately. Some of them were online, but that's not the same. But if it comes to the ratio, I would say that it's more theoretic than practical. So it's like 70-30 or 80-20, something like that. Do prices vary in different countries? If you mean the tuition fee, then no, the tuition fee is the same. However, we have different types of scholarship for the different campuses. So for Paris and Lyon, we have this one-time tuition award, which is about 2,000 euros for those who get the scholarship, and the early bird if you apply early. And for the Budapest campus, it's the reduced tuition fee for those who get accepted and for the best applicants. Please tell more about the difference between campuses in different countries. Yes, so obviously, if you think about France and you think about Paris and Lyon, they are big cosmopolitan cities. They are bigger campuses. So there are more students there, obviously. So it's a very nice international atmosphere on all campuses. Obviously, there are many French students on campus, because they're in Paris and in Lyon. They also have the French track of these programs. The Budapest campus, we only have English taught programs. Obviously, we have many French students as well as from other countries. We welcome students from Australia, from India, from Canada, from all over Europe, Asia, so basically all over the world. So that's not really a difference on the campuses, because we all have this international student body. The Budapest campus is small. We welcome around 250 students every semester. So that's our capacity, so maximum 300 students. So at the Budapest campus, we have, it's a smaller campus. It's located, as I said, very close to the city center. So you can just access the very heart of the city on foot. So it's in walking distance. So it's if you want a bigger campus and like thousands of students, then you can choose Paris or Lyon, because Paris is bigger. If you want, you can also check out. There are very nice videos of our campuses. So if you just check, for example, ESSCA Paris, campus of ESSCA Paris, you will see how it is. There is a very nice video made by drone, so you will see the surrounding and the beautiful campus. So you will get the idea of the campus there. So yeah, it depends on what you're thinking about as a campus, or where you would feel better. But if it comes to education, we offer the same. So that there is no difference in that. Let me check what I haven't. I'm interested in master degree programs of marketing. Yes, so basically we have, so if it comes to the master program, then we have more options. So basically the 2-year master program, which is the Master in Management, that's available in Paris, Angers, and Lyon in English. And during that 2-year program, you can specialize. So you can also find marketing specialization and finance as well. So if you're interested in marketing, that's a good option. For the Master in Management program, you can apply with a 3-year bachelor degree. If you have a 4-year bachelor degree, or if you are a young professional with a bachelor degree of 3 years and maybe some work experience, we also have a couple of Master of Science programs, so MSc programs available. That's also available in marketing, big data, fashion, luxury. So basically we have a long list of Master in Science programs that you can check out on our website. Actually, I think I'll just put the international website here in the chat. You'll be able to see all our programs that are available for international students. Tell us more about the dormitories and about the student life on university in general. Okay. We have a limited number. For example, even it's difficult because we have so many campuses. But for example, in Paris, we have a very limited number of places at the residence center. But as I said, many of our students live in shared apartments and private homes. So basically, that's the general. Every student has a student body. So basically, if they come to campus, they will have always a fellow student from the upper years who help them with integration. We always organize a welcome event for our students. If I'm speaking about the Budapest campus, for example, before coming to campus, before the start of the year, we organize a welcome day or welcome days, because where we meet our students, they can visit, they can come to campus. Usually we take them on a walking tour. So for those who are not from Hungary, we'll take them. Obviously, the Hungarians can join, of course. But for example, we take them on a walking tour just for them to know the city. So it's a nice guided tour. Sometimes we take them on a boat trip to get to know, because our campus is located by the river Danube. So it's a very nice location, and it's easily accessible, so we can just get on the boat and take a trip. So this is the start of the year. So usually the students get their welcome pack, and they find their way with the student buddy who can help them. Also, we organize some international events on our campuses. For example, International Cooking Day, where students cook their national food. And also we have several events. We also have professional events, of course. For example, a so-called professional club, which is every month we invite someone with a current topic, who speak about a current topic, which is interesting for our students. So that's a professional event. But also, obviously, we try to do something which is more, in the free time, just to get out of the school. We go on excursions a lot. Sometimes our staff organize like a weekend running. So for those who are more sportive, they can also join these activities. I'm interested in programs in international law and human rights. law we do not have, so international law we do not have, and not necessarily human rights, unfortunately. So we do not offer those. We offer finance, marketing, international management, big data. So these are the programs that we offer. Is it possible to change the program after the first year? Change the program? I'm not sure what you mean. So maybe to switch from the bachelor to the 5-year program, because that's not possible. So if you start the bachelor program, it's not. So if you don't apply for the 5-year program, you cannot just transfer from one program to the other. For example, if you want to come from another university, and you finished your first year, let's say you already started your university and you're not really satisfied, you can apply for our second year, for example. So if you want to do the bachelor with us, but you completed 1 full year at your current university and validated 60 ECTS credits, then you can apply and join the second year of the bachelor program. Are foreign students allowed to find a job in France? A job like internship or like job, it's both are possible. Obviously, it's not always easy. If it comes to internship, it's more easy because in France, ESSCA is very well known. So no matter which company you go to, they will know which school is ESSCA. So that's very well known in the country. So they value our diploma and they value our students. So usually it's very easy to find an internship for our international students. When it comes to like your first job that you want to have it in France, that might be a bit more tricky, but obviously it's also possible because we have good connections with companies. So if you get a contract and if you are a good employer, a good employee, then obviously it's not that difficult. But I cannot say, that it's for sure that you will get a job in France. But as I said, the ESSCA degree is highly valued among international companies. So they recruit many of our students. So if you check out on our website the partner companies that we have good connections with all those companies, and we always help our students, and that's why the mentor is there. Also, we also have a group working with the companies, maintaining this network of companies and the corporate partners. And also there is a colleague in France who is responsible for helping our students find their internship position. So we are always here to support our students, but obviously we cannot do all for you. So if it comes to finding your first profession, your first job, it will be up to you, but we will make sure that we equip you with all the necessary skills and knowledge that you will need to be able to successful in your professional life. I think I just answered this question. Does the school help you find internship? Yes, we do. So no matter which campus you choose, all the staff, well, there is always someone who is dedicated for this to help the students. We usually have a list of the companies who we know and who we have contact with, or where our students already worked. So you can contact them. Obviously, you need to contact them. You need to find the way to get in, but we will provide you with the list. And also, I haven't really talked about the alumni network that we have, because we also ask our alumni to help us, to help current students to find their profession. And usually where our alumni work, they we are in touch with them and we know where they are, and usually they help our students to get into a company. And in this way, it's with the help of this nice network, they will get in that company. So it's not only, as I just want to say that it's not only us, the staff at the campuses, but also the previous ESSCA students who help with the internship. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope I answered all the questions. If not, then shout out, please. And if there are more questions, please feel free to contact me. I'm going to give you my email address. I'm just typing in a chat box. So please feel free to reach out to me or find us on Facebook, on internet, or on our international website. So there you will find all the information about undergraduate and postgraduate, because obviously now I spoke more about the undergraduate programs, but you will see the list, and then you can contact me later on if you have more questions. We also organize individual consultations. So if that's a request, please reach out to me and write me an email. So I'm very thanking you for being here today. Thank you for your attention, and I hope I'll see you on campus very soon. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
I think this is it for the answers. So we end our recording.